This week, our lovable doofus teams up with Niagara River superstar Paul Castellano on another steelhead adventure. It sure is nice to have someone around that knows what they're doing.
Net!
Okay, I'm coming.
Heads up, heads up.
Oh, he's in front of me.
Crazy. Thought I was going in there, guys.
In a land like no other. On a lake like you've never seen. Well, maybe you've seen lakes like this. But there is an angler so great, he once set the hook so hard he turned a smallmouth into a largemouth. He can unscramble an egg. He made his first cast at the age of 3 and it landed yesterday. We join him to chronicle one day on one lake. This is Facts of Fishing, the show. Here we go. Welcome to Facts of Fishing, the show. Brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Abu Garcia for life. Yamaha, Conquer Water. Live Target, lifelike lures. Action Car and Truck Accessories, the right customer experience. Berkeley, catch more fish. And Phoenix Bass Boats, experience the Phoenix difference.
I want to see Dave Mercer hook a big steelhead on the Niagara River.
Fish is right in front of me, dude. Big steelhead. What an awesome, awesome fish.
You like steelhead, right?
Huh?
You like steelhead? Yeah.
Who doesn't like steelhead?
I know, I'm just saying. Well, you don't get much chances to fish. When is the last time Dave Mercer caught a steelhead?
Probably a year ago.
Here's what I want.
With you, I just steelhead fish with you.
Here's what I want to try to do today. There's so much pressure in life. There's so many responsibilities, deadlines, meetings to attend. I want, for the next couple hours, because that's all we probably have, let's just go fishing, catch them on anything we can, and I want to see Dave Mercer hook a big steelhead on the Niagara River.
I want to do it.
Let's do it,
I like
man.
your plan.
That's it. Simple.
Easy.
So let's do this.
Let's do it. Paul Castellano, our guest here today, ladies and gentlemen. And like he said, we're going to kick back and relax. As much as he can relax.
So Dave's got, we're running tandems right now, so we actually have 4 different colors going. We're trying to figure out what they want. This is our first pass. And Dave's got a roe bag, and he's got a trout bead, and I have 2 trout beads, just different colors.
It's no different than bass fishing. I mean, don't both be throwing the same baits when you start. You know, you got to figure out what those fish want, and then you'll dial it in a little more. So, you know, we're trout fishing this week, but it's no different than bass fishing, walleye fishing, everything. You should never, ever start fishing the same bait unless you've got that area dialed. Paul, one of the things that, you know, amazes me about you being on the water as much as you are, even when you're catching them, you're always still adjusting.
Always, buddy.
You're trying to make that bite better.
That's a fantastic way to look at it. Never be totally satisfied, because even if you're catching them, let's say on a black color or a white color, there could be something that they want even better, or the bigger fish want. So as the light changes, as the water color changes, we're constantly changing, whether it be bass, like Dave said, or other species. But trout are so particular sometimes, a lot more than people think. So if you've never done this, or you're always using the same things, try different things every single time you go.
There you go.
Oh boy. Oh boy. We got a big one.
Yeah, you do.
We got a full-grown one. Oh yeah.
Giant.
Oh yeah.
I guess you need me on the. Where's the net at?
Yeah, these pull a little bit harder than smallmouth this time of year. They're an amazing, amazing fish to catch. But you need these soft rods. You see how much this rod bends? If you use your traditional like 7 foot, 6 foot stiff like drop shot tube rods, when those fish freak out like that and they start jumping around, you just break them off. So the combination of the mono and these soft rods are key. And the other thing you guys see, look how long these leaders are. This guy's all wrapped up. And then your buddy's gonna go for the scoop. There we go.
That's how it's
in the basket. Well done. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so these guys here, one thing I will say, a lot of people like to pick them up by their gills. It's super convenient because they got this little slot here and you stick your finger in there and you take the hook out. Don't do that. If you're gonna keep the fish, that's cool. Put it in the live well, take it home, enjoy it. But if you're gonna let these things go, this fish has never left the water. It's in the net. We're gonna take the hook out carefully. We're gonna pick it up and support the weight. If I picked you up by your jaw and held you there, how would it feel versus if I laid you in my arms? Dave, I'm not referencing you here.
It's fine, it's fine.
If I laid somebody in my arms and held them, think of the difference there. So when you handle these, keep that in mind. Try to keep them in the water, take care of them. This is a resource. You can catch these over and over again. And I hope that one day you guys can come and enjoy it. So the first one smacked one of these just, green bead. And there she is right there. So I'm supporting the belly, I got a grip on the tail, just a few seconds out of the water, and back she goes. Awesome. Nice good stuff. Work. Dave's up, Dave's up, Dave's up.
This segment is brought to you by Abu Garcia for life.
That's not a fish, no. Nice bottom.
Pop, 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 straight up. Pop, 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 pop.
That's off. Good. You know what you're doing. You see that? Pop, pop, pop.
Pop, pop, pop. Okay,
pop, pop, pop. I never do that in slack water, but
show you why we use mono. So our reels today, a lot of times we fish braid, and we fish fluorocarbon. And for this style, you can use braid and you can put a leader on it and all that, but when you get in that situation right there and you've got to do the pop, pop, pop or you get snagged. With braid, it just breaks everything but the braid. With the mono, look, we still have the weight, you've got the leader, and all actually that happens is we probably have some like damage on the hook, but there's so much stretch. There's so much stretch in mono versus braid versus fluoro. That actually helps you save your gear and saves you time when you're out here because you retie a lot. And if you can avoid that, it gives you more time fishing.
you see, that's why there's so many different types of line. You know, you go into a store and you see that giant wall of all different types of line. But the biggest mistake anglers make is they don't think about line and lures and things like that as tools. You gotta use the right tool for the job. And you know, I love to fish with braided line, you know, when I'm bass fishing, but you're at a disadvantage if you do it here. You want that stretch with monofilament. I mean, it's kind of like you don't want to hire, you know, a carpenter that his only tool's a hammer. I mean, he's probably really good at hammering, but sucks at other things. You know what, a bonus tip. I mean, we're about to do another drift and it's time for a bonus tip because, I mean, it is the season of giving. When you got a long lead like this, one of the problems is, I mean, you're used to hooking your hook down here, but if you did that, you're gonna have tons of line. So what you actually do is you take that line, run it around your handle, and go back up. See, a tricky little trick. If your lead's too long for your rod, even if your rod's 9.5 foot, wrap it around the reel and go back up.
This is the deal, man. Super simple, longer rods. You gotta find them. They move like crazy. They drive me I have gray hairs, not because of age. I have gray hairs because fish move like crazy.
Never stop.
Never. Current is wicked today. Fish. Yes.
All right. He's decided to do the dance. Oh, nice steelhead, dude. Look at this thing. Boom!
Well done.
Nice.
Mercer.
That is an awesome, awesome fish and so powerful. I mean, these things are powerful all year long living in the lake, but the amount of water rushing through this river, it's like fishing for a fish that lives on a treadmill. Awesome fish. What an awesome, awesome fish. Pure power. I like it when they go munch munch.
Okay, so I got the hummingbird set up here, and this Lake Master is amazing, the detail I get here. So I'm gonna wipe out these tracks from earlier, and you can see we're gonna be traveling upstream here, and you've got all this deep water here, and this is big shelf, so it comes right up into 20 feet, 21 feet, 18 feet, and these steelhead this time of year will pull up, move onto this shelf, pause for a bit, and then travel upstream or back downstream. So having good electronics, and most importantly, having detail like this Lake Master, it's really changed the game for what we do.
There you go.
Patience, persistence. Oh, the roll bag. Yellow roll bag, Dave.
Yellow roll bag.
Little guy. Let's go.
Look at that, dude.
Look at that, Dave. Whoa. It's a little guy. We good? We're caught. Net's caught. Oh no.
I'm good.
Technical
Don't worry.
difficulty.
You're good.
In the net. Scoop him up. Scoop him up. Thank you, sir. Little dude didn't fight.
There you go, dude.
Thanks, man. This little guy. Nice little buck right there. Let's get him back. Beauty. All right.
The rods in today's episode were threaded using the RTD rod threading device.
Sometimes the current, you can see it's all crazy here. It pushes and swirls. So if you set up on the wrong current, it just pushes you against the shore guys. And that's one thing we try to watch is whenever we get guys on shore here, especially here, we're at the Queenston Backdrift, one of the most popular drifts on the Niagara River. We try to stay out further, so we're not like right on top of the guys, because a lot of those guys may not have a boat or may only have a couple hours. So I try to stay on the outside and try to space yourself out with the other boats. As soon as this current mellows out, we'll drop.
Is that the biggest mistake you see? Guys are not in the right current rips? It's got to take years to figure it out.
There's some spots where, yeah, you got to be kind of, as the term goes, in the juice. But other drifts, they're not like that. They're wider, they're spread out. But here, definitely, there's different lines that you want to get on. And it takes a while to get used to. This is a back eddy. The main flow is flowing this way, but we're actually going to travel up river. Oh, yeah. Keep going, Dave. Keep it going. Double up.
Yeah, no, I'm on it.
Double up. Ooh, big steely. Big.
Let me know when you need the net. Now?
Net.
Really?
Net.
Okay, I'm coming.
Heads up.
Oh, he's in front of me. Fish is right in front of me, dude. Big steelhead.
Heads up. You gotta reel that line in, brother. It's a big one. This is one we want, right here. I gotta get to that pedal, so reel up, move that net. Oh yeah, I gotta get on that pedal quick. It's gonna rub on the rocks. Oh no.
Big steelhead.
Crazy. Thought I was going in there, guys. Oh no. Oh no, he's on the shore. Oh no. Nice. Got a chance. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh boy.
Oh, he's
going to start the big motor towards him?
Not yet. So the problem with the two hooks right now, so we're still trying to figure out what they want. We got two hooks, so a lot of times they'll bite one. And then there's times where they start twisting and thrashing and running. And that second hook can sometimes get them like in the fin or in the back. So I think this fish is wrapped right now. So he's probably gonna freak right out when he gets close to us. I think we survived that. Here we go, here we go. Okay, we're clear of that rock, that's good.
Good, good, good.
All right.
Big steelhead.
Oh my goodness.
This is a giant fish.
Oh, heads up, brother, watch your net.
I got you, don't worry.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So one thing about it, you definitely cannot rush these fish. If you try to put too much pressure and you start giving her like you would with some other species like bass or pike or muskie, you'll just lose them, right? So you just take your time, fish a loose drag, it's really important. Got little teeny hooks. Yeah, he's definitely got, he hit the green bead, I saw it. Now the other hook has got him in the belly and the bead is out of his mouth. So first chance we can, I'm gonna sneak him up.
As soon as I can.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly sneak him up, Dave. He's coming in backwards, buddy. Oh.
Yeah, I see him. Big fish, dude.
Oh no.
It's a giant steelhead.
Okay, so I don't wanna feel this pressure. There's cameras on us and stuff. Big steelhead on the line. We're drifting too, by the way. We're drifting 6.5, 7 miles an hour right now. So it gives you an idea. When that fish starts to run upstream and we start going downstream, you can imagine how much pressure is on that hook.
Here he comes, I see color.
Put the net in the water. Head first, go. Yeah, boom! Dude! Yeah!
Is he giant?
Let me get that hook, I'll keep him in the water. Woo! That is awesome. Okay, I've been doing this for a long, long, long time, and I am still totally, totally stoked. Look at that. If that doesn't make you love steelhead fishing, I don't know what does. Oh my gosh. That right there, you know, sometimes when you're trout fishing, you don't get fish every cast, you don't get fish every drift, but right there, that's what makes it worth it. The power that these fish have, the strength, it's unbelievable. If you've never caught steelhead in the fall of the year, early winter, it's incredible. Give it a try. That is awesome.
This episode was filmed in cooperation with Paul Castellano of Cast Adventures. To book Paul, visit castadventures.ca. This segment is brought to you by Hook Performance Fishing.
That was the lightest pickup. It's a good fish. We got a good one.
Let me know when he gets close, dude.
It's all wrapped up, buddy. It's all twisted. We could probably scoop it right now. It's completely.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
Come on.
Give him the lumber. Get him.
Oh,
Nice.
There you go.
Pink roll bag. Well done. Thank you, sir.
Nice work.
There we go. Working for him. Beautiful fresh fish. All right. Man, that was the lightest pickup, Dave. No thump, no pull, just there. There we go, there we go. We've just been working these spots where these fish are coming into. Every now and then, my friend Mr. Dave and I, we got a poke like this. Nice little crawfish on that pink bag, Dave. Keep it going. There we go, there we go.
Nice.
Yes, sir. One just before the sun sets. Nice little buck. Good way to end the day. I love it. That right there never gets old.
Dave and Paul fished for 7.5 hours, made 56 drifts, and caught 6 fish. That's it for the score. Now time for the facts. Dave used a combination of trout beads and roe bags. Rigged on Trokar TK 150 drop shot hooks. Fished on an Abu Garcia Veritas spinning rod, paired with an Abu Garcia MGX 30 spinning reel spooled up with 10-pound test Berkeley X5 braided line with a monofilament leader. And that's the facts.